So how do you run a good 500 meters?
Oh, there are many ways to do that. If I speak now really as an athlete, I give you the objective answer. Yeah, you should run fast the first 200 because the body is still fresh and not polluted, and you know that the second 200 you will not run as fast because you have to run in presence of lactic acid. So say the lull, the pleasure is in the first 200. After the bend, you are in the first straight, still fresh and beautiful. You feel like a horse, freely in a galloping, and then you come to the half the point, and then you have to take a decision. What do you do?
How important is that in your daily life?
Oh, it's really a milestone. It's a pillar. It's a pillar for me. I find mens sana in corpore sano. That's Juvenal. It is such a good balance that you can focus and concentrate at your work, and then at some moment of the day you can really just use your body and also sometimes challenge it, but just use your body and get back to simple feeling like walking, like jumping, like running, or like making a push-up.
I want to talk about success and failure. How important is success?
The success to me is also a mindset, is a setting goals. So for me, I'm a person that sets goals. I need actually those goals to feed my energy and to focus my energy in that goal. So of course that can it's a medal with two faces. It could also bring you to frustration. What if you don't achieve the goal? And what if you are stressed because you are approaching the time and you don't get the goal? No, I set that as a goal. And then just go for it. You should trust yourself. You go for it. You set a goal that should be ambitious but reasonable. And then I found a nice trick that it really helps me. Then if I cannot make that goal, or if I fail that goal, what do? I just reprogram myself. Okay, that is what it is. I set a new goal. So I can produce for me, and sometimes even for the people that work with me, always a new goal, an adapted goal, taking it serious until that point, and then you say, okay, now what? We reprogram, we set a new goal. What next?
I take you back to the time of being a kid. What was your dream about life and a career?
One of my dreams, I had quite an attraction for penguins. I really I love the penguins, the way they are, the way I like that they are all together, always talking to each other, always seen like in a people in a bus. I kind of like this kind of social chaos. So I like the penguins. That was a dream. I want to go to see the penguins. I have not gone there, so maybe something for my second half of life. My real dream was to become an astronaut. When I was a child, I wanted to be an astronaut. I was always attracted by technology and also, in a general sense, by the future. I would like to live long enough to see the future. I would like to see the future happening. So one of my dreams is now to take part of shaping that future. So I tend to work on projects that are kind of futuristic. And for instance, the urban air mobility is one of those.
So why is connection so important?
Well, connection is important because in our work, we work in most cases, we work as a team. We have to manage laboratories together. We are working in projects together. We teach also always in a pair or with multiple teachers. So we have to the road to working together without conflicts is not an easy road. You have to walk it, and you have to refine and polish the edges, and you have to align some at least some level of expectation. So that's why it's needed to constantly, say, oil it, to constantly probe each other in order to know what I can expect when I ask you something, or when I'm confronting you with something. And you also know what you expect when you enter my office and you say, well, Fulvio, have you got now 10 minutes for me? Come with me to that lab.
In terms of skills, and especially the soft side
Yeah.
skills, how important are these?
Oh, they are essential. Yes, they are essential. Because through the soft skills, you can expand your abilities. That's absolutely essential. The world we deal with today is absolutely complex. It's not that you have to be an expert of everything, but you must have the right plug adapter to be able to talk to these different people, and then you can expand yourself. Okay, those are in terms of competences, but the soft skills of negotiating, listening, giving in, proposing a vision, destroying the vision if there is a better one, and accepting that, all these skills, in fact, I think they are very important. They are an important factor to success and happiness. My name is Fulvio Scarano. I am a professor of aerodynamics at TU Delft in the Faculty of Aerospace Engineering.